Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. The art of not caring is an important concept in Stoic philosophy. When you master this art, you gain complete control over yourself, not allowing others or any circumstances to influence you. This helps you maintain inner peace and remain unaffected by external factors. In this video, we will explore 15 Stoic lessons that will help you master the art of not caring, enabling you to live a life of freedom and meaning. Before we begin, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you find it helpful, don't forget to like it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so and hit the notification bell to receive more life-changing Stoic videos. Number 1. Focus on what you can control. As Epictetus said, the task in life is to identify and distinguish between things you can change and things beyond your control. When faced with a difficult situation, pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what is within my power? Can I change my attitude or my response? Let go of attachment to things beyond your control, like other people or external events. Focus on purposeful actions and the choices you can truly change. By doing this, you'll feel freer, reduce stress, and find satisfaction in your own choices, rather than relying on uncertain outcomes. Number 2. Accept that life is imperfect. People tend to seek order and predictability, hoping everything goes according to plan. However, life inevitably involves challenges, mistakes, and pain. When you expect perfection from life, from yourself, or from others, you set yourself up for disappointment and frustration. Imperfection is an integral part of life, and instead of fighting it, accept and work with reality as it unfolds. Show empathy for the flaws of others and yourself. Continue to improve, but don't criticize yourself when obstacles arise. The desire for perfection often stems from a need for control, but in reality, true freedom comes when you let go of these expectations and accept what cannot be changed. By doing so, you'll face life's challenges with calmness and wisdom. Number 3. Practice mindfulness. Frequently getting lost in thoughts about the past or worrying about the future causes you to miss the only moment that truly exists, the present. When you notice your mind drifting, gently bring your focus back to what's happening now. Engage your senses and focus on the details around you. Mindfulness meditation is a great tool to help you train your focus and stay present. When meditating, simply observe the thoughts that arise without judgment, then bring your attention back to your breath. This practice helps you avoid getting caught in mental stories about the past or future. Each moment in life becomes more valuable when you live fully in it. By maintaining mindfulness throughout the day, you will easily notice the beauty in small things, like a warm cup of coffee, the laughter of friends, or the feel of the breeze. Mindfulness helps you enjoy life and build mental strength, ready to face any challenge, no matter how difficult. Number 4. Perspective is everything. When an upsetting event occurs, it's easy to be swept away by emotions immediately. However, Stoics advise taking a moment to pause and view the situation objectively before reacting. When emotions rise, take a deep breath and create mental space. Ask yourself, is my reaction reasonable? What will this look like in a few years? Creating distance between your reaction and the event helps you think clearly and choose your actions carefully. As Marcus Aurelius said, it is not the things themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. You always have the power to choose how you perceive a situation, even in difficulty. Number 5. Let go of entitlement. It's easy to feel that you deserve a certain outcome simply because you desire it or expect it. However, life doesn't always go as we wish. When expectations aren't met, remember that nothing in life is guaranteed. Accept that others and life owe you nothing. You have no right to demand anything. Instead of fighting the situation, focus on what you can control: your reaction, your values, and how you use the resources available to you. As Epictetus said, use what you can control to the best of your ability and accept the rest. Let go of expectations and live with serenity. Life will naturally bring peace and happiness, helping you feel freer when facing challenges. Number 6. Accept change. Nothing in life is permanent. Change is an inseparable part of existence. Trying to control or cling to the past will only bring suffering. Remember that aging, loss, and death are inevitable. Relationships and circumstances will change and life moves forward. Embrace change with flexibility. When you feel resistant to it, pause and realize that fighting against the nature of life only causes anxiety. Welcome change courageously, as each phase brings new opportunities. Honor the past, but don't get stuck in it. Focus on the potential ahead, and believe that endings lead to new beginnings. As Seneca said, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Number 7. Evaluate carefully. It's easy to criticize others' mistakes, but harsh judgments often reflect more about ourselves than about them. Before making a judgment, ask yourself whether it comes from your own insecurity or arrogance. Are there harmless habits truly worth criticizing? It may just be a difference in personal preferences. Think about your own motives and consider whether their actions could stem from good intentions. Sometimes cultural differences or inner pain cause people to act in ways we don't expect. As Marcus Aurelius said, the people you meet today may irritate, be ungrateful, or arrogant, but they act that way because they can't distinguish between good and bad. Be patient, forgiving, and focus on growth rather than judgment. Number 8. Forgive others. When someone hurts you, holding on to resentment will only harm you more in the long run. Of course, you can seek justice if wronged, but be cautious of the desire for revenge. As Nelson Mandela said, resentment is like drinking poison and hoping it will kill your enemy. Resentment keeps you tied to past wounds. Forgiving doesn't mean accepting bad behavior, but letting go of bitterness and wishing well for the person who hurt you. Those who hurt others are often dealing with unresolved flaws. Forgiveness frees you from past pain and breaks the cycle of revenge. As Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is not to become like your enemy. Have the courage and patience to forgive so that the present and future can unfold when you release the past. Number 9. Laugh more. The ability to laugh at the absurdities and contradictions of life helps you gain perspective and find joy even in hardship. Look for humor in simple things like funny animal videos, jokes with friends, or interesting observations. Even when facing dark circumstances, a moment of laughter can relieve tension and refresh the spirit. Don't take yourself too seriously, as humor stimulates creativity and imagination, helping you see the lighter side of every challenge. Laughter and comedy also strengthen social bonds and resilience. As Seneca said, if you have a cheerful heart, laugh and laugh at everything. Humor reduces stress, making problems seem smaller when viewed as a joke rather than a serious issue. Of course, let life touch you, including pain, but balance it with the medicine of laughter, helping you endure what feels unbearable. Number 10. Focus on yourself. We have control over our own growth and habits, but little power to change others. When frustrated that others don't change according to our wishes, it can lead to anger and resentment. Instead of asking others to change, turn your attention inward. Cultivate positive qualities and set an example for others. As Marcus Aurelius said, don't waste time debating what a good man should be like. Be one. Focusing on your own development brings peace and confidence, helping you not to worry about what others do or don't do. Take care of your own garden first, and the rest will follow. Number 11. Live simply. Chasing after money, fame, and luxury possessions rarely brings lasting satisfaction. Pay attention when you become obsessed with owning a beautiful house, a car, electronics, or other non-essential things. Ask yourself, what gap am I really trying to fill? And why am I tying my self-worth to material possessions? Live simply, buy sustainable and ethical products, meet needs mindfully but avoid excess. Nourish joys that money can't buy, such as time, nature, books, and loving relationships. Reflect on the cost of prioritizing ambition and material gain over life's true purpose. As Seneca said, it's not the one with too little who is poor, but the one who craves too much. True happiness comes from developing intellect and virtue, not wealth. Number 12. Humility. It's easy to exaggerate our role and influence in situations, but in reality, many external factors are beyond our control. Be mindful when you take too much credit when things go smoothly. Acknowledge the role of luck, help from others, and factors outside of your influence. Don't be arrogant and assume everything is your doing. Likewise, don't blame yourself entirely when things go wrong beyond your control. Avoid feelings of shame or self-criticism when things don't go as expected. You can't fully control outcomes. As Seneca said, everything is just a perspective, and perspective is not the truth. Everything depends on our perception, but that perception is often distorted. Maintain a humble perspective on your importance in life. People come and go, but life continues. Live well and seek peace rather than seeking praise. Number 13. Silence is golden. It's easy to feel the need to express every thought, but there is wisdom in staying silent when it's unnecessary. Before speaking, pause and ask yourself, is this really necessary? Will it be helpful? Be cautious with speaking too much, even when it doesn't directly harm. As Epictetus said, we have one tongue and two ears, so we should listen more than we speak. Before communicating, ask yourself, is it true? Is it kind? Is it helpful? If not, remain silent. Words can cause discord and disperse energy, while silence helps protect inner peace and avoids unnecessary conflict. Number 14. Amor, Fati. Instead of constantly complaining about unsatisfactory circumstances, Stoic philosophy advises us to accept things as they are. When faced with frustrating situations, instead of merely complaining or getting angry, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, how can I deal with this situation constructively rather than resisting what cannot be changed? Life's challenges and limitations are opportunities to cultivate virtues like courage, wisdom, and justice. Financial difficulties teach us simplicity, illness teaches us endurance, and betrayal enhances our ability to identify true allies. As Epictetus said, don't seek to have things happen as you wish, but wish for things to happen as they do. Accept reality and act rationally to improve the situation, but do not harbor resentment or self-pity. Number 15. Memento Mori. Reflecting on death helps us view life more clearly and avoid getting caught up in petty worries. No matter how difficult the present may be, everything is temporary. Death is always waiting, and being aware of the brevity of life helps us cherish each moment. Memento Mori reminds us to live fully, to use our abilities to the fullest, and to show love right now. Imagine if today were your last day. What would you do? Appreciate the time you have left and live passionately, for no one is promised tomorrow. Contemplating death helps us live more fully in every moment. If you've made it this far, thank you for staying with me to the end of the video. If any of these Stoic lessons resonated with you, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. I truly value discussions on Stoicism, as this is exactly what great Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca encouraged. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel for more similar content. Thank you for watching, and as always, I hope you find peace and tranquility from the way of life practiced by Stoic philosophers.